Why I keep changing location, and I haven't even finished this video and it's already like 7 o'clock, and I started at about 3, and there he is. He's still looking at me. He's still looking at me weird. A Muslimah should not be getting this much attention that can respect a man. If you know that it's not on to you to respect a man, then Habibti, I don't think you're gonna get a provider as a husband, because you don't want to respect anybody. You need to respect him as a man. You need to respect him as a leader in your life. You need to be loyal to him. You need to know that if you're gonna get married to him, you're gonna stick to him and only him. All right. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, khalilas. Welcome back to yet another video, you guys. Welcome back. I'm so happy to be here. I hope you are back to be here too. How's your day been doing? I hope you guys are fabulous, because I am too. So you guys already know by the title of this video, this is about to be a bomb. This is about to be a chit chat, but it's not going to take long. You need to note these 5 things in your journal. Now, my advice goes to the Muslims out there that are out there looking for men that can provide for them. Now, I know that it's not easy to find a man that can be your habibi and also your provider. There's been a lot of women out there who are complaining. You know, the millennium days is here. A lot of women are complaining that, you know what, these men are not providing. These men depend on us as providers. Now, this is very it's gonna be controversial to other people. If you are not for this video, you may skip and go to the next video. I am speaking to those ladies out there who are finding it hard to get a provider as a man and a habibi, the ones that's going to be her love and her married husband that is also going to be as a provider. You need to look for a man, or what you need to find a man that can be a provider. Now remember, habibtis, we are not always going to be picking the men, all right? At the same time, you should also know that at the end of the day, it's all happens to you too. It all matters to you, that you be the perfect person also. Well, there's no perfect person in this world, but you need to work on yourself before you go out there and you be like, I need this type of man, I need this type of man. Work on yourself. What are your priorities? What is your core values? What do you want in life? Have you found yourself, who you are generally, who you are as a person, who you are as a Muslimah? You know, you need to find Allah at the end of the day, because through this life, this journey through life, you need Allah as your number one top fan. Like, your number one person needs to be Allah. Everything that you go through needs to be presented at the end of the day. Fajr time to Allah, in the night, tahajjud time to Allah, and only with Allah will these processes be easy for you and for me. Without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, the first point that I would like to put, I really love this because this has been there with me. Like, this has, you know, this, I also did this mistake in the beginning. All right, I also did this mistake. I know it's more like into us to like people for what they have rather than who they are. You understand? Like, I think it's human nature. So my advice goes, generally, my general population here on YouTube is the young ones, our teenagers, our youth, looking for men, looking for they are looking for the right path, the right reason to get married. So what I will say is that the first step is that when you're looking for a man that is going to be your provider, is that you need to concentrate on who the person is rather than what the person has. You understand? When we are concentrating into what the person has, it's more into like you are discovering this person. You are in love with this person for him. You understand? If you want a billionaire girl, you can have a billionaire. Let me just switch off this AC. If you want a billionaire girl, you can have the billionaire. You can have the guy. A lot of men out there that have accumulated a whole lot of money, that have accumulated a lot of assets, that have accumulated you know, just money in general. They like women to love them for who they are. They don't like women that love them for what they have. You understand? A whole lot of men out there actually have a whole lot of money, a whole lot of asset, but they do not have a home, like, you know, a woman to call their own, a woman that can respect them. They're looking for those women that can respect them for who they are as men. So this point there concludes that at the end of the day, yeah, you might wanna you might want a car, babe, habibti, you might want a house, you want, yes, inshallah, with Allah's effort and with your effort in his life, yes, you're gonna get a house, you understand? But at the end of the day, do not love a man for what he has. Love him for who he is. Love him for his personality, love him for his core values that matches yours, love him for what he brings, you know, personality wise, character wise, not what he brings to the table material wise. The second thing is that a man does not need to remind you to tell him to fulfill your duties, to fulfill to buy you stuff. You understand? If you are reminding your man of how to fulfill his responsibilities onto you, then this is already a red flag. You need to fly out of the window. You need to leave. You need to look for the door and go. Okay? At the end of the day, I feel like as women, we are born naturally as caregivers, caretakers. So when you have a man in your life, you are naturally taking care of him without even thinking, without even being a modern lady and saying, oh, I can't take care of a woman. Habibti, once you have that man, you are going to take care of him, because we are naturally caregivers. We are naturally caretakers. So I believe that when a woman is a caretaker, she's taking care of her man. I believe that it's vice versa. The man should take care of your needs. The man should be able to buy you what you want, your necessities, your toiletries, all these stuff. I'm not going to mention them down below. A man should be able to buy you clothing. He should be able to buy all the stuff that you need. He should be able to provide. This is being a provider. Some of the little things that you don't even notice. Sometimes some men out there don't even ask their woman, have you eaten? Call her during lunch breaks. Have you eaten, Habibi? Have you eaten, Habibti? Some of the women don't even get that these days, and that is such a shame. You understand? I'm talking to the men out there right now. You guys, you need to change, all right? You are a provider. You should stand as a provider and provide for this lady as much as you can. And speaking about the ladies, if you see that this characteristic is in him, that you need to remind him to take care of you, then Habibti, he's not a provider. That's a red flag. That's your time to leave the room. You understand? You shouldn't remind a man to take care of you. He should take care of you without you reminding him. That is a sign of a provider. You understand? He should fulfill your needs. He should be there for you. He should buy you stuff up until you can take care of it yourself. You understand? And what happened to monthly allowances? What happened to monthly allowances? He should be able to give you monthly allowances so that you can be able to take care of these needs without nagging him. That's a proper gentleman. A gentleman should be able to give a woman her allowances every month or every week, even though she has a job, even though she has a 9 to 5 and she's working. But you should be able to show that you are rijal. You should be able to show that you are providing. That is a sign of a provider. The third advice is, out there, they need respect and loyalty. Okay, if you want a billionaire, if you want a rich man, if you want a provider, okay, if you want an al-haji, you want to be those Dubai babes, then remember that most of those men, they want women that are gonna respect them, that are gonna be loyal to them. Otherwise, you're just gonna be a fling. All right, they need respect. All of them are looking for homes out there to sit, and you know, they're looking for places where they can go home and have peace, mawaddatan, and they need somebody to respect them how they are. Okay, they need loyalty. They don't need a woman that's gonna be here and out. They need a woman that sticks to one place. They need a woman that is stagnant, stable in her feminine era. All right, so if you're gonna want to have a provider in your life as a man, as a future husband, because on my channel we talk about fi dunya wal akhirah, then you need to incorporate yourself into that being that can respect a man. If you know that it's not onto you to respect a man, then Habibti, I don't think you're gonna get a provider as a husband, because you don't want to respect anybody. You need to respect him as a man. You need to respect him as a leader in your life. You need to be loyal to him. You need to know that if you're gonna get married to him, you're gonna stick to him and only him. All right. The fifth one is, men these days, especially these millennial men these days are looking for women that know themselves. Okay, they are looking for women that have already you know, they know themselves. You know who you are, you know where you're going, you know what your goals are. They don't want somebody that doesn't even know where they're going. Like, they don't want somebody that is clueless about what she's going to be doing tomorrow. They don't want somebody that is clueless about what she's going to be doing in the next hour. She's just stagnant. She's just in one place. Men these days are looking for a woman with vision. All right, you need to have vision. All right, you need to know who you are. Okay, some of the women, they say, sorry if this is very controversial to some women out there, but you need to hear this. If not from me, then who else? All right, some women out there don't even know the type of perfume that they want or they like. They don't even know the type of person that resonates with them. Okay, as a Muslimah, I've said again, you're not allowed to put, smelly perfumes. But let's go to the fact that some women don't even know how to take care of themselves, hygiene wise. You understand? How you expect a man to come and provide for you and provide these things if you have not yet determined what are those things that you like or you should be provided for? Okay, what is that you want in the future? Do you want a man that's going to take care of your studies? Do you want a man that's going to take care of your home? Do you want a man that's going to take care of you, like, if you want a provider, you should also be someone that knows themselves. You understand? You cannot expect a man that that is a rijal, that knows himself. When I talk about rijal, I'm talking about the whole package, habibti. You cannot expect a man like that if you don't know yourself. You got to start with yourself. All right, you got to improve yourself. Men also want women that improve themselves, women that are challenging. Men these days love challenges, in a good way though, in a good way. So if you don't know where you're going tomorrow, you don't know your goals, you have no perspective of life, of what life will be for you, how do you expect a man that's gonna actually provide for you? All right, habibti, you don't even know the type of abaya that you love. Habibti, you don't even know the type of home that you want to live in. Habibti, you don't even know, most of the women don't even know their favorite food. Okay, this is little, this is insane, but it means a lot. It can sometimes mean too much. You understand? So I want you to go, this is the end of this video. I want you to go now and rediscover yourself. I want you to go now and start searching for who you are, what you want to do. Most of the men these days are looking for women that are outgoing, boss ladies. You don't need to be corporate. You don't need to be in the corporate world. You don't need to own a 9-to-5. But at least be a stay-home mom, be a stay-home wife, an executive, a home executive, but still know that, you can do something. You can empower yourself in a way. Men love these, especially men that provide, a man that has money, a man that can provide for you. He wants a woman that is not going to just sit there and eat his money up, like wasted. He wants a woman that has vision, even if you're going to be a home executive, but still know what you want, stick to it, decide, what you want to do in the future, how you want to be in the future, how you want your life, how you want your home. All these things play a very important role, okay, in getting the man that you want, in getting the provider that you want. So I hope you guys love this video. I understood this video. Hope you guys loved. Hope you guys subscribe, and I'm hoping to see you on the next one. Hope it was beneficial. Hope it was these little tips, but you still get something to go home with. Ma'as salama. Bye bye.